Yeah. Thank you for watching. The lockdown is so effective. Okay, and I want to laud, first of all, I want to laud the collaboration, the coming together of all the leaders. It's a very good point. Okay, the people are watching. Okay, the Ambazonian people are watching. When I see the lockdown across Ambazonia, I'm so impressed. Okay, if the leaders can do this in many of these issues that we want to see them working together, that is all we want. It's not about them leaving your party, leaving your organization, leaving your group. That's not what Ambazonian want from you guys. Ambazonian want simple collaboration. Ambazonian want things that to see you guys working together in this kind of when needs arise. When we see the leaders working together, we are impressed, because working together is just the same thing. The strength of joint leadership, the unity, one voice is very important. This is what Ambazonians have been asking for. But some leaders say, oh, I can't work with this man, I can't work with this man. Who are you? Who are you to be a one-man soldier when we need collaboration? We need that strength to work together. Division is not the answer. Okay? Divided, we can't stand. That unity it speaks volume. You saw even La Republic is shaking now. You saw them trying to send, they have a conference, they are sending universities to organize conference in Boston, all those things. It's telling you what is going to happen. School cannot reopen when they have not resolved the crisis. The Pope sent envoy. The American ambassadors are talking about having school reopen. School reopen? No, the leaders said that. All the leaders spoke in one voice. There is lockdown from the 9th. Yes, from that 9th till the 17th. There's no argument about that. All the groups are united in that voice. So any school that open between the 9th and 17th, you have yourself to blame. The leaders are united in that. The restoration forces, all these freedom fighters are united in that. Okay? Schools can reopen after the 17th, going upward. Okay? That is any school that can open, you can open after that date. That's good for you. But when there's a lockdown, this concerns the Ambazonian freedom. It concerns the people of Southern Cameroon. It concerns you in ground zero. This lockdown is not to make you feel or to solve, oh, we are suffering of the lockdown. Yes, that is the message we are sending to La Republic government. It's a message we are sending to the world. Okay? This lockdown is good. Peaceful demonstration is the most effective demonstration in the whole world. This peaceful demonstration. Sit down, lock down, ghost down, everything that has to do with that is very good, very effective. Anybody can say what they want, anybody can say anything that they want, but they don't know the importance of this lockdown. Okay? It has a lot to do with putting that voice. One thing I want to say, for the past 8 years, we have had effective lockdown. But one thing that was really disturbing in ground zero is the fact that most groups were trying to impose their own days. And that was the issue. When this group says 5, this group come and say 6. When this group says 7, this group come and say 10. I don't understand why dates will be an issue among the groups or among the leaders. To just say, okay, once the interim government says this, the other groups can say, okay, we support. Okay, that is it. But all those things of superiority or inferiority, all those groups, I want to be this, I want to be the leader, I want to be the boss. I want to be the overall. How is that helping the struggle? We are still fighting to take back the land that belongs to us. We have not yet succeeded in that. Okay, we have not yet succeeded in that. So some people are taking this struggle to be power tussle struggle. You can't win power when you have not gotten power. That is one thing that they have to understand. Take that message. You can't win power when you have not had power. That is a problem that some of these leaders cannot really put in their conscience. How are you fighting for power when you have not gotten the power yet? We have not yet taken back our country. Okay? If we don't have a united voice, nobody will take us serious. They will not take us serious. Because that's a message the Cameroon government is taking out there. That they don't know who to talk to. Ambazonian leaders are not united. Ambazonian leaders are just there trying to fight for power. Okay? And no government official will take us serious. I don't know if we have seen former Ambassador Tibonagi. Ambassador Tibonagi has emphasized that every time he comes on ABS TV or he goes on other channels, Ambazonian channels, he has echoed that long, so many times. But our people don't take him serious. That's American diplomat, former Undersecretary of State for African Affairs. He has been ambassador in so many countries. He understands the political gimmicks going on. He knows. And he talks to all the diplomats around the world. So when he says something, we say, oh, it's Ambassador Tibonagi. It's not him. He's talking, he's like the voice of the diplomatic community. That's how Ambassador Tibonagi is. To us, he's just saying what he wants. No. These people, if you know the white people are very cunning people. Let me tell you, I'm sorry to say the white or black man, but I'm just saying this. I'm colorblind now, but sometimes you can be colorblind, but man, in this one, I'm not colorblind, man. I'm telling you what I know about the white people. They always work together. That's why you see they say they have allies. What are allies? Allies means that if somebody is in trouble, this person will come and support you, right? That's how they are. They will support their friend. They will go behind and talk anything that concerns something that concerns them. So that's why when I was saying that La République ran from Switzerland negotiation, they also ran from Canada negotiation. The negotiation does not concern only Switzerland. That negotiation was accepted by all, right? The Swiss-led negotiation was already ongoing, supported by Canada, sponsored by Canada, financially. So it wasn't just like people say, oh, the Swiss cheese, or they call it Swiss. No, it was agreed and supported by all these other countries. Now, as it failed, what happened? The international community gave La République a second chance. What happened? They turned around and was playing with Canada. They don't know that Canada is just like a twin brother to America. Anything that happened, La République thought that they can just maneuver and run from that negotiation. That is when Canada just put a hammer on La République's back. They thought that they can do that thing you cannot carry people say, okay, let's go and negotiate. Then all of a sudden, the La République communication minister said, no, they did not send any delegation there. Come on. You are dealing with the Canadian government. The foreign ministry was involved. Then all of a sudden, you just back out. Since then, the Canadian government will not take La République serious. Yeah, because they wrote to La République government and said, this is a loss of trust. Yes, now we would better take the Ambazonian people more serious than you people. That's how we started gaining grounds within the international community and the diplomatic community, because La Republic has lost the trust of these guys. And once the white people once they lost trust of you, forget it. It's hard for you to take back that trust. That's why no matter what La Republic do, no matter what La Republic fabricate now, La Republic cannot win that trust again. No way. I know the white people. La Republic can do all that nonsense they are doing there. They know that they are just messing around. They will not trust them, because the trust that the international community gave them, La Republic went and play around with that trust, and that's how they fail. And they gave us the upper hand. That's the work of God. No matter how this struggle is ordained by God, I just want to thank the leaders, because this lockdown is a successful lockdown. The fact that let me talk about the US ambassador's message that they want, the US ambassador and the Pope's message, talking about school reopening and all that. The leaders did not refuse the children to not go to school. Please, that message should not be missing. The leaders said that they don't want to respect La Republic's ninth. Today is the day that La Republic wanted the school to open. Okay? But the leaders said no. The Ambazonian people said no. We have to have our own day of school reopening that our own people can respect. We can use that to our own advantage to pass a message to, right? That is all what the people of Southern Cameroon are sending the message. That's all what they are saying. They are not saying that children should not go to school. Please don't misinterpret lockdown. This lockdown is not about that children should not go to school. It's about sending a message, okay, that we control our land. The people of Southern Cameroon has authority over their land. They'll decide their own school reopening date. So they decided that any school can open only after the 17th. Yes, only after the 17th. They have the 17th to the 2nd of October to open. Any school can decide their own opening date within that framework, okay? Also, the issue of the march, the NCNC, the people of Southern Cameroon in the United States are going to protest in front of the United Nations, okay, which is very, very important, okay? So that protest will be very, very much appreciated. I've been in several of them. It's so powerful that the day that the United Nations is having their meeting, the Ambazonian people are protesting in front of the United Nations. And you know what? This time around, the presiding president is an Ambazonian. Former PM Philomene Yang is the one that has been that has been appointed to head the presidency for this session. Okay, so every year there is an election that they elect a new president. They elect a new president to lead the so La Republic pushed Philomene Yang in front, and he won. But the issue is, this protest is about sending a message to all the leaders, to all these diplomatic, United Nations diplomatic mission, the United Nations representative, that the Ambazonian crisis is ongoing. Just like Israel, Palestinian, or Ukraine, Russia, and all these other crises going on. The Ambazonian crisis is not different. Our crisis is ongoing. The world is focused on those other crises, but Ambazonian crisis still remain the most neglected. Mark that word, most neglected crisis in the world. Why? Because the world pay attention to other crises, but they don't pay attention to Ambazonian crisis. So that protest is focused on that, okay? And finally, the interim government is having a draft. on Sunday, this coming Sunday. Please, the draft is to make sure we galvanize support, financial support, to pursue this struggle to the end. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, I know people are exhausted financially. People are yes, we understand, but don't let your freedom be determined by any other person. You have the right for self-determination. You have the right to determine what you want. You have the right to your own destiny. Okay? Do you want your destiny to be taken by some other person? No. So fight for your destiny. It's yours. It belongs to you. It belongs to you and only you alone. And you only you alone can decide what you want for your future. Okay? Make sure you come out en masse on Sunday. Okay? And make sure Sunday the 15th. Okay? Sunday the 15th of September. Come out en masse. Put out, give your support to the restoration freedom fighters. Give all what you have. Make sure you put your vote for the support of this struggle. Okay? Thank you and God bless you. Keep on the struggle. Okay? Let's keep the fire burning. Okay? Thank you.